Robert De Niro winning his first Oscar as Best Supporting Actor for playing young Vito Corleone in Francis Ford Coppola's The Godfather, Part 2, released in 1974. De Niro is best known for his collaborations with Martin Scorsese, starting with Mean Streets, 1973, and leading to Taxi Driver, New York, 1977, The King of Comedy, 1983, Goodfellas, 1990, Cape Fear, Casino, 1995, and The Irishman. So, what are the top 10 Robert De Niro movies? Number 10, The Score, released in 2001. Career thief Nick Wells, Robert De Niro, is about to mastermind a nearly impossible theft that will require his joining forces with a clever young accomplice, Edward Norton. The unlikely alliance, arranged by Nick's longtime friend and fence, Max Marlon Brando, interrupts Nick's plan to retire from crime and settle down with his fiancée, Diana, Angel Bassett. Worse, it requires that Nick violate his most important rule: always work alone.
But only one will keep it.
Do you think I'm stupid? Do you think I don't see what you and Max are doing?
When did you start thinking you were better than me?
You trying to talk me into taking a sucker's share on a score that I set up from the beginning.
This whole game is one big long shot, and if you don't have the discipline to stay away from the gambles, then one day you will go down. It's inevitable.
You want me to list the ways I can burn you? We either work this out right now or I will take you down.
Number 9, Ronin, released in 1998. Deirdre Natasha McElhone puts together a team of experts that she tasks with stealing a valuable briefcase, the contents of which are a mystery. The international team includes Sam, Robert De Niro, an ex-intelligence officer, along with Vincent Jean Reno, Gregor Stellan Skarsgård, and others. As their operation gets underway, several team members are found to be untrustworthy, and everyone must complete the mission with a watchful eye on everyone else.
Robert De Niro, Jean Reno, Natasha McElhone, Stellan Skarsgård, Sean Bean, and Jonathan Pryce.
I won't hurt you.
Ronin.
You worried about saving your own skin?
Yeah, I am. Covers my body.
Number 8, The Irishman, released in 2019. In the 1950s, truck driver Frank Sheeran gets involved with Russell Bufalino and his Pennsylvania crime family, as Sheeran climbs the ranks to become a top hitman. He also goes to work for Jimmy Hoffa, a powerful teamster tied to organized crime.
Our friend.
You gotta sit down, everybody says so.
No, I'm not sitting down. I can't do it.
It's what it is.
What it is. I know things they don't know I know.
It's gonna happen. Either way, he's going.
Number 7, The Deer Hunter, released in 1978. In 1968, Michael, Robert De Niro, Nick, Christopher Walken, and Stephen, John Savage, lifelong friends from a working-class Pennsylvania steel town, prepare a ship out overseas following Stephen's elaborate wedding and one final group hunting trip. In Vietnam, their dreams of military honor are quickly shattered by the inhumanities of war. Even those who survive are haunted by the experience, as is Nick's hometown sweetheart, Linda. Meryl Streep. Number 6, Casino, released in 1995. In early 1970s, Las Vegas, low-level mobster Sam Ace, Rothstein Robert De Niro gets stabbed by his bosses to head the Tangiers casino. At first, he is great success in the job, but over the years, problems with his loose cannon enforcer Nicky Santoro, Joe Pesci, his ex-hustler wife Ginger, Sharon Stone, her con artist ex-Lester Diamond, James Oates, and a handful of corrupt politicians put Sam in ever-increasing danger. Martin Scorsese directs this adaptation of Nicolas Pileggi's book. Number 5. Raging Bull, released in 1980. The story of a middleweight boxer as he rises through ranks to earn his first shot at the middleweight crown. He falls in love with a gorgeous girl from the Bronx. The inability to express his feelings enters into the ring and eventually takes over his life. He eventually is sent into a downward spiral that costs him everything. Number 4. Heat, 1995. Master criminal Neil McCauley, Robert De Niro, is trying to control the rogue nations of one of his men, while also planning one last big heist before retiring. Meanwhile, Lieutenant Hannah Al Pacino attempts to track down McCauley as he deals with the chaos in his own life, including the infidelity of his wife Diana Venora and the mental health of his stepdaughter, Natalie Portman. Macaulay and Hannah discover a mutual respect even as they try to thwart each other's plans.
I'll tell you, you are going down. What if you do got me boxed in and I gotta put you down? Because no matter what, you will not get in my way. I will not hesitate for a second.
Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, Val Kilmer in a Michael Mann film.
Number 3. Taxi Driver, released in 1976. Suffering from insomnia, disturbed loner Travis Bickle, Robert De Niro, takes a job as a New York City cabbie, haunting the streets nightly, growing increasingly detached from reality as he dreams of cleaning up the filthy city. When Travis meets pretty camping worker Betsy, Sybil Shepherd, he became obsessed with the idea of saving the world. First plotting to assassinate a presidential candidate, then directing his attentions toward rescuing 12-year-old prostitute Iris, Jodie Foster.
You talking to me? Well, who the hell else are you talking? Talking to me? Well, I'm the only one here.
I don't believe I've ever met anyone quite like you.
Oh, yeah?
You will never see a more chilling performance than this. Robert De Niro and Martin Scorsese's Taxi Driver.
Number 2. Goodfellas, released in 1990. A young man grows up in the mob and works very hard to advance himself through the ranks. He enjoys his life of money and luxury, but is oblivious to the horror that he causes. A drug addiction and a few mistakes ultimately unravel his climb on the top, based on the book Wise Guy by Nicolas Pileggi.
In a world that's powered by violence, on the streets where the violent have power, a new generation carries on an old tradition.
Number 1. The Godfather Part 2, released in 1974. The compelling sequel to The Godfather, contrasting the life of Corleone father and son, traces the problems of Michael Corleone, Al Pacino in 1958 and that of a young immigrant, Vito Corleone, Robert De Niro in 1970's Hell's Kitchen. Michael survives many misfortunes and Vito is introduced to a life of crime.
A son, and I had it killed because this must all end.
The Godfather Part 2 is the final chapter in the violent history of the Corleone crime family.
So, let us know what is your favorite Robert De Niro top 10 movies. Write down in the comment section and don't forget to ring the bell icon for more videos like that.